Hey Ajay, good to hear from you. I'm sorry that you're still locked down and it's so tough, the situation out there. We are going round in circles in the UK, but the good thing is that a lot of people are getting vaccinated. So hopefully, eventually, when vaccines get to a lot of people, same with you, hopefully that will start feeling better and people will be less at risk. Let's have a look at this. In many workplaces, online communication is now more common than face-to-face. I think that's the same for all of us, isn't it now? Do the advantages outweigh the disadvantages? I think we could push and get this a bit longer. Yeah? Online communication has grown in importance over the last few years since the advent of the technological revolution. Okay? The advantages of vertical media are on a higher side. Yeah, be careful here, because you're not telling me what they are. So this is what we would call an empty sentence. Okay, I need you to give me more in here. So let's just shift this around a bit. Let's add more to it, make it more exciting. The advantages of vertical meetings, including ease of access, speed and global availability, are on a higher side, are higher than. You can't have on a higher side. You can have a higher than. You'd have to go a higher than. That would be your comparative bit. So you don't need to, compared to the disadvantages. And then you might have such as a poor internet connection. We've all had that, haven't we? But give me something, give me some really lovely ideas that you're then going to talk about in your essay. So that kind of sentence is what we really want as a quality, adding value, getting points sentence. Okay, this essay will discuss both views, that's fine. Okay, great. Okay. So firstly, now I don't want your voice in here. You can have your opinion in here, but I don't want any of you until I get to the conclusion. If it's an opinion essay, I want you in here and in here. Yeah, but now I don't want you anymore. I want this. Firstly, it has widely been understood that online communication, so this is much more academic in style, that's what we're looking for, been a boon to many companies. This is largely because it enables them to meet their employees across the globe. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. In a single event. Yep. Now develop. Allowing business to continue, sales negotiations to be completed, and colleagues to discuss new ideas. I mean, something like that, I don't know, but what I want here is more. Yeah. So just push. So that is great, but it's not enough. So give me more. Yeah. This was never okay. For example, most of the companies, which ones? Most companies globally, so you don't need that, use online software such as, so software is always singular, and then Zoom or Teams or whatever, to set up the meeting, which helps them communicate with their counterparts in different countries. Absolutely. Regardless of time. Yeah, regardless of time, and saving money. Good. Okay. Secondly, now if you're going to give me the drawbacks, you can't have firstly, secondly. You have to go however. Watch out for those linking words. Also, firstly, secondly is not very band 7. In fact, it's never band 7. You need to push away from that. So you could just go with this one. It's widely been understood. And then, however, despite its benefits, there are a few drawbacks in this mode of interaction. This is mainly because there is a lack of personal touch. Absolutely. Absolutely. And body language. You could do it this way, body language that makes the conversation easier to understand is less visible and less easily communicated or something like that. So again, push a bit more. It's just developing these sentences into complex sentences. During virtual meetings, now it's not you don't need an article there, because if you've referred to a specific meeting before, that's okay. Here you're still talking about them in general, so you don't need the article. One cannot predict the other's emotions, and there are chances of misunderstanding. Absolutely. Yeah. In a few scenarios. In a few or few, watch out with this word. It's very difficult on the meaning. In few, that means not many. I think you mean in a few or even most. Meeting in person is better and more productive. Much better and more productive to the team, provided all are in the same office. Absolutely. And then go back to the template, for example. Go back to the little videos on examples, because you need to boost it by adding an example here. To conclude, it's clear. Now, you can have I believe. You can have an opinion here. Online communications have more flexibility. Absolutely. Although there are a few disadvantages. Yeah, again, that's a nothing sentence. That's empty. No empty sentences. Give me something. Recap this great writing. Is going to get more popular over time. And we'll reach the common man. Well, I mean, it has already. I mean, we are all online all the time, aren't we? So I don't think you can have that. I would say businesses will prefer or will continue with this. Yeah? Be careful on that conclusion. Give it time. It has to be accurate as well. Okay? So I think just go, because you haven't written an essay for a while, go back to some of the modules, recap a little bit, and then do me the next one. But well done. You've got the idea. We just need to develop it a bit more. Okay? So you work in a company already. Write to your manager. Now, most important thing, would you call your manager sir, or would you know the name of your manager? Okay? I think you'd know the name of your manager. So read the question carefully. You work in a company. Write to your manager. I think you'd know the name. In which case, dear Mr. Green or whatever, and then yours faithfully. So watch out here. You can't have sincerely and kind regards in the same sentence. That doesn't work. And if it's a formal letter, you've got to have your surname as well. Seen in our company magazine, for example. Yeah? So you got this, I work at your company. So I have been working. Been working at your company as a part-timer, yeah, for around 18 months or something. And I am sorry, we have not yet been able to meet. So if you have something like that in here, not only have you got this lovely tense here, but you're also indicating that, yes, I know you, but you don't know me, sort of thing. Yeah? Around 2 years of experience in my current role, and most of the transfers are very similar to the positions open. Yep. In these years. With you. I have understood. So connect back to this. Really be careful on this. Complete process that the company follows. Like to see myself as a senior. Okay. And then new paragraph. So 4 sections again. Fair understanding. Fair is not great. So I would say good understanding. Be easier for me to learn new responsibilities quickly. Also save time that is being invested on onboarding a new joinee. Oh, I really hate that onboarding. That is very American, isn't it? But I understand. A new joinee, a new employee. Okay, a new employee. I look forward to hearing from you about my application. Okay, I enclose my updated CV. Sorry. And I look forward to hearing from you. Okay. I wouldn't ask him that. I think that's your problem, not his problem. So I definitely wouldn't do that. Hearing about my application. Yeah? Something like that. Boost this again. You're okay on your length, but I think you could just add something a bit more special. Okay? But good work and great that you're keeping going. Well done.